right.
All right.
Hello, everybody. This is Diki and Pogo, founders of Dingo Filmworks, and this is Dingo RNDM number 42 for April 7th, 2025.
Yes, this is actually the first Dingo RNDM episode for April.
Yep.
It was also in the progress of. I decided to also add Leo's OCs into the Dingoverse mix because why not?
Nice. And hello, Horse Guy. Hello, Gage. Hello, Stephanie Street Productions. How are y'all doing?
I saw one of the these OCs that Leo made. I absolutely like this version. It's Nimbus Smoky McCloud.
Ooh.
I would go for this one.
I can see.
And I believe he's the same species as Leo's fella.
Yeah, and Sid too.
This would be a great addition to the Dinky Tunes crew.
Yeah, let's see. I was going to reveal my 4 30-minute mission OCs after Kitsuzaki-sama first.
Yeah, I've seen them already.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you going?
Hey, Sky fan.
Hey.
How's it hanging?
Doing pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, doing pretty well.
Nico cosplaying as Roxy.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard one of my YouTubers named Animat. He is now going to Japan now, so he was taking a break for doing podcasts for the time being.
Let's see.
Let's see, what else?
It looks like Leo wants to join.
All right.
Link already. For any, more of those 30 minutes OCs. Here's Kishiro. Might get this in Dinky 2. I already got the link ready.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
This is Kishiro.
Mm-hmm.
He dresses much more formally. So that makes him formal and fancy too.
Hey, I remember one SCH character named Macario that actually did that.
Macario.
These bird or probably chicken noises. I remember that. Especially that one SDH short.
Okay, so maybe this one.
I saw Carrie. Saw Matilda. I saw Roy.
Matilda!
Why do I get the feeling that those 4 OCs might have been leaked?
Yeah, I already saw them on DeviantArt.
I know. Let me see if I can show their main counterparts real quick.
There's your Joy Boys.
Roy, my Joy Boy! Marky, my Joy Boy!
Yeah. And like I said, Matilda!
Reds. Yeah, this is one of them I already seen. I know he was in the live chat before in one of the S&D streamy Sundays.
That's his counterpart in all the things that could have been. Just so you know.
I would pick this one because he looks formal and fancy.
If you ever decide to give him the Dinky Tunes treatment, I'd rather you go with the main timeline version, the main universe version, honestly. If I can find it on my profile on DeviantArt.
Hey, Pogo, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Have you heard of VGDC, also known as Video Game Director's Cuts? That was made by Random Sion before he passed away in 2012. Unfortunately, yeah, I remember those animations on Newgrounds.
Can you stop showing my DeviantArt page a little bit? I'm going to show mine myself. See if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you for that. Where is it? All right. There we go. Tab.
Let's see.
You about to show something?
Yep. All right. There we go.
All right, I'll post a link in the Nostalgia Inc. server
All right.
because I think Gage wants to join.
Let me tell you something about nostalgia per se. One of my favorite arcade games from the '80s has to be Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, and also Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, I forgot to mention that speaking of Rampage, there was a parody named Frenzy that was in the Bedfellows that was inspired by it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even get me started on the Bedfellows. And you especially do not want to get me started on that perverted little dickweed Sheen. Fuck that guy. Fuck.
Oh, here we go. So this is the
This is what he
this
looks like in
main
our world.
universe
Yes.
version.
Yep. Kitsuzaki-sama, Shiromi or Anna,
Anastasia.
yep. Ryu and Tetsu, Ryusei and Tetsuyuki, and Smokey.
Yeah, I like his formal look too.
I don't blame you, really.
Because he looks formal and fancy.
I don't really blame you. And now I'm going to show their alternate selves next, if you do not mind.
I found this one video I remember as a kid that looks pretty funny. It's related to Pac-Man, and it's called The Pill. That features Pac-Man in a high-pitched voice.
Gosh.
And now
know
for
what
their
I'm talking
alternate
about,
selves.
like, you remember that one video when it talks about, like, oh shit,
Kitsuzaki,
here comes
who dresses
Pac-Man.
formally.
Yep, formal and fancy.
And this might be pretty interesting. She's
That's
actually
pretty nice.
She's actually a cat in this universe.
It looks pretty nice.
Thank you. And it seems like Anna and Shiromi are kind of swapped. Anna's the dominant side and is more shy and timid. And let me just read this. I just read the descriptions. All right. In the main universe, Ketsuzaki's a little two-faced. One face, cordial and gentlemanly. The other, a twisted fucking psychopath. I mean, a twisted freaking psychopath. But here, he just has the former face. Not to mention, he dresses much more formally. And now for Anna. In the main universe, she is an Arctic fox with two personalities. The ditzy yet cheerful and warm-hearted Shiromi Suzuhara, the dominant side, and the somewhat cold and fanatical yet cool-headed, mature, and more professional Anastasia Snezinka. Or Snezhinka? I don't know. But in here, she's a cat, and her personalities seem to not only be swapped, leaving Anna as the dominant side, but different. Anna is very quiet, shy, and reserved, while Shiromi is rowdy, spunky, and a little tomboyish.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now for the Tobitas. In the main universe, the immature yet energetic and hot-blooded Ryusei Tobita is 16, and his more calmer, level-headed, and mature brother, Tetsuyuki, is 19. Here, their ages are swapped, as are their personalities.
Hey,
Gage,
guys.
how's it going? Oh, nothing much. I'm just reading.
Oh, hey, Gage.
Anyway, here,
Dude, okay?
yep.
Yeah.
Here, their ages are swapped, as are their personalities. The
All right, just
19-year-old
check. Here, I'll
Ryu
just
is...
take it. I just check if my headphones are connected.
They are.
Yep,
They
they
are.
are. Yeah, we can hear you.
Anyway, I'm trying to read here. The 19-year-old Ryu is the calm, level-headed, and mature one, while the 16-year-old Tetsu is the immature yet energetic and hot-blooded one. The changes
Ooh.
also seem to extend to the way they dress. Ryu dresses more formally, while Tetsu dresses more casually. And finally, Smokey.
Yep. That's the outfit that I like.
Anyway, in the main universe, Smokey dresses like a bit of a bad boy or greaser and has long and beautiful white hair. Here, he dresses more formally and also has his hair put up into a ponytail. Oh, and the differences even lie in the way he burps. Main Smokey opens his mouth wide and burps pretty loudly, but this Smokey, he always keeps his mouth closed and he burps much, much quieter.
Oh boy. And
So, can you hear me okay?
Yep,
Yeah.
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Carrie!
Señorita!
Oh, I need to show. Oh, I promised to show Mark this thing that Marky Boo just made.
Take a look at
It's
what
a
I left
Felix
in
the
the
Cat
package.
one. This is the one I was talking about.
Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he's in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat,
Oh.
the wonderful, wonderful cat. You laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pitter-patter. Watch him, Felix.
Felix, the wonderful cat. With that out of the way, take a look at what I left in the private chat. And yes, you are more than welcome to read it.
And get this, Smokey's gas smells like lavender.
Yeah, apparently.
What?
Yo, really?
Apparently so.
Wonder why.
I don't know. It's a little bit of a lengthy story, but I kind of imagined Smokey's body being modified on his 18th birthday. It was modified in such a way that, let's just say that his belly's kind of like a gas tank full of lavender, full of lavender scented gas.
Oh, damn.
And not to mention, I can imagine Shiromi or Anna and Smokey being in love with each other. And since she's a cat in all the things that could have been, what does that kind of remind you of?
My guess is your fella.
Well, close. Shiromi's a cat in all the things that could have been, like I mentioned earlier, and Smokey's a skunk.
Can I read, please?
Sure.
Ooh, I'm taking a walk and I saw some form of small rodents run into a nearby wall. Wait, really? Anyways, continue.
Okay. Let me
All right.
see if I can remember. Since Jeromy's a cat in all the things that could have been, and Smokey's a skunk in both universes, what does that kind of remind you of? Doesn't it sound familiar?
Still looking at this Dinky Arts picture has released called Paintbrush Dance. Oh boy. And I noticed there's been another update on the assets because Kelly now has a side view.
Kelly!
Founder.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Can I speak for a second?
Yes, go ahead.
World Rat Day.
Remember
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I was about to say because there was another picture that was called this.
Excuse me.
Okay, anyone who wants to speak, go ahead.
Okay. Good call. Who does want to speak anyway, huh? All right, I'm just going to get this out of the way. Anna and Smokey's relationship and all the things that could be familiar if you've watched all those old cartoons from decades ago. Penny and Pep Pep.
Oh, look at Scrap Fan got disconnected. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is new.
Pepe Le Pew and Penelope Pussycat.
Yeah.
Smokey as the Pepe and Anna as the Penelope.
I'd say.
Or
Wait till Marky Boo
that looks
sees
nice.
this.
Katie, that looks nice.
I know that song Frolic from Luciano Michelini. That's from Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO.
Yeah, and it was composed in 1974 for the film La Bellissima Estate.
Yeah, I recognize that theme. There needs to be a YouTube video based on this.
The Scratch Pay got disconnected. Now he's back.
Can you hear us okay, Scratch Fan? If you can hear us, give us a 3821. 3821 if you can hear us.
I can hear you now. Sorry,
Okay.
because I have experiencing lacking issues.
Okay, let's see. Roy, can I suggest another piece of clothing with his own? What about a loose baby tee over his crop top while thinning out the crop top straps?
Let's see.
All right. Okay. May I tell you something, guys?
What is it?
Go ahead.
Okay. I was showing you the animated James videos. Here's Yeah, all right. This is what I said. I looked to be up for Anime James. Anime James was born on August 26, 1994 in New York City. As a kid, he felt he couldn't relate to other people's interests, including his family and friends. He said he was attempted to fit by acting like others, which is how he felt about his YouTube persona. He given an interest in drawing around the time, being self-taught when he was 13 years old. He was claiming that he was emotionally abused by his parents, which led to him to live with his siblings and never contact with his parents again.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, it says here, around late 2016 to early 2017, he briefly received medication, talking with two therapists, and began online counseling. However, these will all end due to some family health care plan ending. After retiring from the internet, James began working on several jobs, including the graphic designer in a paint shop and in an Old Navy. Around 2020, he became homeless about 3 months due to the recent pandemic. He said that while it was difficult to be homeless, it was also helped him reflect on his life. He really live in a homeless shelter before moving in with his friends. On January 11th, he was able to get into his medications and therapy, saying he was getting better.
So
Alright,
bad
this
for
one
that
is
guy.
actually- Alright, this one is actually how does it all start? James created a Newgrounds account around 2008, which he created parody animations. One of his series is called Sonic Goes to Chaos High School, which is actually, for those who don't know, it was actually the C students saw the headshot going through the antics of high school and the two students. There are only 2 episodes in the series, and the second one is split into 2 parts.
Anyways,
I'm
I was
just-
trying to.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Okay. Did you know that today marks 46 years since the very first episode of Mobile Suit Gundam first aired?
Dang.
Huh.
Let me see if I. Will it be fine if I read this real quick?
Be a
Yeah.
I might as well show it.
we need another Dinky Shorts video idea, like for like the World Rat Day.
Episode list. Gundam Rising.
Need to see one of that Joy
Gundam
Boy
Daiki
Roy.
Mats, Shinya Sadamitsu, Yoshiyuki Tomino, Hiroyuki Hoshiyama. April 7th, 1979. July 23rd, 2001. 9
Whoa.
months after the start of the One-Year War, the Earth Federation detects a group of Zakus from the Principality of Sion, led by Shar Aznavour, preparing to launch a surprise attack on Site-7, initiating an evacuation order to White Base. Meanwhile, one of the colony's residents, a mechanic named Amuro Ray, and his partner Frabo, plan on leaving the colony but are eventually caught in a crossfire in an emergency shelter. Putting his life on the line, Amuro goes out to find his father, Tem, who plans to utilize his latest creations, the mobile suits, to overpower the Sion troops and end the war for good. However, upon witnessing an explosion caused by a hijacked Fetty missile car, he inadvertently stumbles across a manual containing combat intel on one of the mobile suits, the RX-78-2 Gundam. With the situation becoming bleaker than ever, along with Frabo's mother being killed while attempting to flee, Amuro is forced to pilot the Gundam as his last resort. Using the instructions of the manual, he manages to defeat the Zakus with relative ease in spite of several struggles.
Pretty good.
Yeah, really good.
What else?
All right.
What else
let's
is in
see,
for MMA? Well, let's see
I
what
was
other
looking
things
at
is coming
these new stuff on Dinky Arts, the paintbrush dance. That should be like a Dinky Shorts animation idea. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Let's see.
probably.
Boy, I'd love to see this in action
All right.
come to life. Gosh.
Yeah. All right.
I showed this to Carrie,
Let's
by the
see
way.
here.
And World Rat Day.
World Rat Day? My,
What's that mean?
Boy,
species
boy.
of my own. Please excuse my horrible, horrible Roy voice.
World Rat Day? My, talk about honoring species like my own.
Honestly, that Roy voice I just did was absolutely fucking terrible. If
I
you'll
did a
excuse
better
me,
one, though.
You can do a better one way more than I
All
think
right.
I'll ever do.
I don't know how. You still there, Dinky? Are you working on anything?
Man, just being idle.
I
Okay.
wonder why, because of too many people talking over.
Now just being idle.
I see.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
And just listening
All
to
right,
some music.
All right, well, we go back to Anime James here. In February 2009, he created his YouTube channel called Mega James 12. He doesn't make any videos until the summer of that year. On his channel, he was posting animations featuring himself on his original characters, gaming videos, and reviews. The channel was once likely abandoned once he started uploading the channel, which wasn't deleted until sometime on October 17, 2011, and on July 1st, 2013. He also had his main Mega James 12 DVR account, which is later deactivated. While the Mega James 12 has been nearly lost and forgetting about it, a fan re-uploaded 20 videos on YouTube back in 2012.
Whoa.
Alright, speaking of Sonic Goes to Chaos High School, it was re-uploaded in 2011 and it got millions of views. After seeing the new animations, he created a new channel called Mega James Studios on July 11, 2011. Like his Newgrounds account, he do parodies of parody animations as well as skits, including Savitar. Many of his videos were highly popular, which is the most popular one was Sonic vs. Rainbow Dash. However, the Mega Jade series was deleted after his computer crashed,
Oh,
and he created his own new channel on
What's wrong,
January
Pipster?
20th, 2013.
I've seen that. I've seen that Sonic vs. Rainbow Dash one. I think I saw the the Tails versus Twilight Sparkle one.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I'm trying
Can
to
I?
speak. I'm
Okay,
trying to
go
speak,
ahead.
please.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
go ahead, Dinky.
All right. Why do I get the feeling that that might be featured in these kinds of art on Tuesdays? Lol. Oh, you mean like the stuff in the Dinky Arts?
Oh, I was just about to say that, but
Yeah,
sure.
bring like these animations to life and stuff.
Anyway,
Yeah, bring like those
Can-
pictures to life with animations.
will it be fine if I read this comment from Horse Guy real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Never been into mechas, which is funny because Iron Man has always been my favorite superhero, even before the movies were released. I just like the regular human fighting using his brain and tech. Model 68 Iron Man, which I think you mean Iron Man Mark 68, would clap any mecha suit. Really? Even a Gundam? Even a giant robot?
Included a Transformer, like Optimus Prime.
Unicron would
Yeah.
probably just dominate any
Model
Iron Man
68
movie.
Iron Man will clap any mecha suit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Something tells me that it ain't jack compared to Unicron, though.
So I left a comment on the paintbrush dance, and I came up with like 2 possible ideas on how to make this come to life, like a visualization, kind of like the Trey Polka one from 2023, and maybe a possible Dinky Shorts video.
I still
That
have to
sounds
see
interesting.
about
Oh, there's that magnificent bastard in the live chat. So, my alternate self was shown to the audience, yes?
that. Yes, it was.
Yep. Let's see here.
We're also getting close to the 30-minute mark by about 2 minutes.
Or should we
Oh.
say the 30 minutes missions mark?
Not technically, but still.
Sorry I didn't get to talk much in this stream.
What?
I said I'm sorry for not talking much in the stream.
Oh, it's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
You can just talk whenever you need to.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, if you want to know, guys, I just became a fan of Transformers because, like, well,
Mhm.
I'm interested in, but it's not as good as like Tiny Tasmanian Tiger or Sonic the Hedgehog or Blinks or whatever I prefer. But I prefer Transformers too. It's just, and I do like hanging out with you guys because I always been a fan of you all,
Mhm.
and we all gonna go like 20, 35 seconds or 45. I don't know. Now it's 30 seconds.
The Bylonians hail me as their protector, as their champion, as their hero.
And Roy is also a Jersey Joy boy.
Jersey
Roy
Joy
reminds
boy?
Yeah, he's from New Jersey. Yeah, we just established that in our little Dingoverse spreadsheet.
We dig giant robots.
And we hit the
30
30-minute
minutes
mark.
missions mark.
It's
That's
nice
new.
talking to you all.
Right.
Baba
I'll talk to you.
Booey.
I'll
Wait,
talk, Bob Bowie.
Okay, let me do my clear outro.
Sorry.
So that's all we have for Dingo RNDM number 42. If y'all enjoyed it, leave a like down below and subscribe to all of our channels. And until next time, this is Dinky and Pogo, founders of Dingo Filmworks, signing off.
Peace.